If you're a blogger, a content creator, a marketer, and someone who doesn't believe in death by PowerPoint, right? You just want to tell better stories, then stick around till the end. Because in under 8 minutes, I will share a methodology that you can use right now to take your storytelling skills to the next level. But before I do that, I just want to share a quick story because I hate it when people talk about the importance of storytelling, but never really tell a story. Don't you? So here's a quick story. Once upon a time, Karen was having just one of those mornings where just everything is out of sync. She was on her way to a big meeting when disaster struck. Coffee spills all over her top. Panic mode sets in. Oops, what do I do now? Well, luckily, there's a clothing store nearby, so she rushes in. Her body language and emotions are out of whack. She's desperate to find the top that fits her and get to that meeting. Even the store staff notices her panicking and tries to help. And finally, she finds a top that fits her. Not only there's a sigh of relief, but she's also pleasantly surprised. Surprised, you say? Let's come back to the surprise later. Her stress has melted away, she's all dressed up, looking sharp, and makes it to the meeting on time. So a morning which started out as a nightmare turned into a blessing which she wasn't expecting. That same weekend, Karen meets her friend, tells her about her ordeal in the same manner as me, that is, holding on to the surprise till the very end. Her friend listened to her, gasped, but was really waiting for the surprise. And that's when Karen casually mentions, oh, by the way, I have dropped a size. The size which I usually wear was just too loose, so I had to get something one size smaller. And that's when Karen's friend's jaw dropped. And just like a broken record, the only words coming out of her mouth were, wait, what, how, when, dropped a size? Tell me more. And that's when Karen shared a new diet plan. And in words of Carrie Bradshaw,
and just like that,
the news spread like wildfire. One friend told another, and sooner than you know it, everyone wanted to know Karen's secret. So what do you think? Did you like Karen's story? If you did, do not forget to smash the like and subscribe button and also turn on the notifications so you will get to know about my upcoming stories and videos on time. And now I will share the 3A rule which I use to tell Karen's story, and you can use it too to tell your stories. So here's a 3A rule. Rule number 1, authenticity. Tell a story which is authentic, and by authentic I do not mean it has to be real, true, or it has happened to you. It needs to be a story that you connect with, your emotions are involved. I have a confession to make. The story I just told about Karen, it's not my story. I heard it somewhere as I was having lunch at a restaurant and there was a table next to me and these women were talking. Sorry, I was eavesdropping. But I felt so connected with the story that I wanted to tell it to other people. And that's how people pay attention. Don't just recycle a story. Trust me, I have done it. I've heard someone tell a story. I saw the audience reaction. I just thought I could just copy it and people will be impressed. I crashed. It didn't work because I had no connection with that story. Rule number 2, add a twist. Just like a seasoned card player, do not show all your cards at once. Keep them guessing and make the right move at the right time, just like Karen. Her real punch wasn't the coffee spill. It was a one size smaller reveal. Stand-up comics do it all the time. They set you up, you nod along, and right at the right time, they make you laugh. Surprise is the oxygen for storytelling. Rule number 3, and this is the last rule, aim it right. Know your audience and what they care about. Karen's story worked because her friend cares about keeping the weight down and being healthy, just like most women. In other words, do not try to sell cat food to a dog person. Or let's say you plan to climb Mount Everest and you share the plan with your golf buddies. Forget about it. Now share the same plan with a bunch of people who are into adventure and suddenly you are a hero. If you're a content creator, start with authenticity so you're relatable. just like Karen and the coffee spill. Add a twist, she dropped the size. Now suddenly, you've got the viewer past the 3-second mark. In a corporate setting, if you have to share your numbers, do not just dive into the data immediately. Build a story around it. For example, share something like, you almost missed our deadline because of that one mistake, and do not reveal that mistake immediately. Build on it. Possibly, because of that one mistake, you guys were able to streamline the entire process and connect it to how you were able to achieve efficiency, growth, and results. This is the stuff your team cares about. Now suddenly, your data has a heartbeat. If you're a blogger or a vlogger, authenticity makes your audience trust you. And adding a twist makes your content memorable. So let's say, for example, you're writing about your travel. You can say something like, a trip to Paris almost got ruined because the Airbnb canceled at the last minute and we had to find a different hotel. But that one thing made us discover a lot of places we wouldn't have otherwise. So next time when you're presenting in a corporate boardroom, or making a video for your YouTube channel, or sharing a story with a bunch of kids in school, or with your friends, use the 3A rule because it captures attention, keeps it there, and leaves a lasting impression. So anytime you want to tell a story, ask yourself the 3 critical questions. Is it authentic? Does it have a twist? Am I telling it to the right audience? And if you have done all 3 things, you've not just told a story, you've made it stick.